Hope all is well and are taking care of number one. And remember, that's you. Remember, someone will always be prettier, someone will always be smarter, someone will always be younger. But check this, no one can ever be you, and you are worthy. Queenie, and Dewey, the full circus and clowns of social media. They are so entertaining that they ride their own pony and laugh. After one or two videos on Queenie, I gave up. It was just too much for the mind to handle. I really don't enjoy doing stories on them because I can't understand that people could be out there so fool and proud of it in the most annoying way. Since Queenie and Dewey started linking, Queenie has aged so drastically. She's nothing like she used to be. She looks so terrible these days because she's so stressed out over Dewey. I remember Queenie from when she used to be on social media as Lady Gangster, talking about her shoplifting escapades. Always happy, always loud but entertaining. No shame in her game. I've even gone to parties in Manchester and Bradford, and she was always the center of attention, always funny, but always have this happy-less attitude. But always a hustler, and I do her thing. Now she looks so popped down, and it's all her fault, and that is what angers me the most. In my first upload, I warned Queenie that these kind of relationship don't get better. The scenarios may be somewhat different, but they mostly end the same way. After prolonged misery, the differences these days is social media. When people are overloaded or has had enough, they can come and vent so everybody can know what is going on. But a lot of women are suffering the same fate as Queenie, but in silence. But Queenie don't only vent on social media. If it was a real yard, a dare she live, as every aspect of her life is played out on social media. Sometimes I wonder if the whole thing is real, or it's her way to keep she and Dewey relevant as they are trying to burst onto the dancehall scene. Because one set of people can't so fool. Queenie been around the bush and should know by this she need to act her age. Ladies, stop being so disgraceful. It's a turn off. And Queenie also need to remember she's a mother and grandmother. She need to be setting example so they can be proud of her when people see her on TV or hear her and they then say, yes, my grandma that. People can be looking and say, oh, you're not related? You can tell Queenie is a nice lady with a big heart, and it's easy to see that. But she continued to make the same mistake over and over until right now it just sick stomach. Queenie, by now you need to realize that when you went to Jamaica and met Dewey, you may have thought you found love, but Dewey found an opportunity. To Dewey, you were his hope, his queen, as you were his main hope for a better life, to take him out of the life he had. And try no say no man can charm a woman like a desperate Jamaican man. Once him find out you will take talk you're going to get right up until him get between your legs. Then he knows what cards to play. Here now he will start to prey out your weaknesses. And Queenie, you love attention. So attention him will give you. Because I remember sometime he weren't into Clock Tower in one of those boutiques, and he was all over you. It's like he would give you a breath, a fresh air. Everywhere you turn, just itch up behind you, hugging on you, kissing on you and so on. Where is that Dewey? No man, if we go back and look at some videos back then, and so on went before Dewey fly out. Even if you come out of the vehicle, he might hug up on you, kneel down on you, him itch up behind you, he might hug on you. Sometimes it's like, I don't know how so like, ease off, let me breathe now. That's how much he must stuck on to you. when all that time he was just playing on your weaknesses, your love, attention, and affection. I tell you, say Jamaica man the best at charming and pre-note women. So it was a easy home run for him. Married was the next thing, and you guys did it. So when you think about getting married to Dewey, you thinking you found love. This young guy match you because you see you have this like a young spirit and you're full of energy and so on. It kinda match you away. So you pre say, oh, this is love, this is written in the stars. No sir. You must pre in you as this is a good business for me to get to go away to get my papers. So he gave you what you want, marriage because that's what you always wanted, and he has gotten what he always wanted, papers to travel. And don't fool yourself that that's all it was to him. If you check it out and realize he doesn't even want to really do anything with you. He doesn't want to get too involved in doing any business with you. Even though your business head are push him for the this and so on and thing. Him no want them something and wouldn't mind you push every business where you have towards it being for him and him benefit and him in control, and that's how it go. Because he is not looking at you like a lover and a wife and somebody he want to spend his life with. Somebody he want to be there for, somebody he want to look after. Even though you are looking after him and I know that you do everything in your powers to make sure him safe and comfortable and feel like a man. Trust me, I only one-sided that because him is not feeling that way about you. Them youth here are hustle, them a hustle. Every woman a work, them a work. You ever notice how him would have stand up with anybody against you? Yes, because him already just want to find a way out. Even by the things he says about you behind your back. You remember when your friend you know for years before Dewey come to that guy, I can't remember where Dewey did go stay in my yard. You remember the amount of things when him chat about you said to that man that couldn't know unless Dewey go there go tell him. But you turn on and you cuss out the man and so on and thing and say the man a try to separate your marriage. But guess what happened? All this time it still never registered to you say Dewey no want no marriage with you. Dewey no want no marriage with you. Dewey just wanted you as a bridge to get to where him want to go. So behind your back him a go chat all kind of things and tear it down cause you are not what him want. And even though I am just stating facts, it's not nice. Do it disrespect to the worst level. You understand? But I'm putting cross me knee and beating myself. You understand? Cause me a woman too. You understand? And them the kind of disrespect there is just too much. But Queenie, you break our we are your fans and you break our heart over and over and over. Every time do do something wrong and we try and come out and get upset with do you make you feel like say we are wicked to get upset about Dewey. You understand? You turn on and cuss out everybody, say I your husband. You see where it is now? You see what's going on? Even I listen when him join you on the live the other day, the way he talks to you. It is like the guy despise you, a bad mind that you know. You care up somebody and help them to come bad mind you for your own things. Cause them wish you could just hand it over to them and not want nothing for yourself. A lot of Jamaican men who married women for papers, they will take any desperate woman and play real life all married and have children when the whole time him not feeling or even like the wife and really waiting on the day to free up and leave her. In every way, Dewey show Queenie he does not want her. Remember, man come a foreign, him say things him never seen before. He meet people him never dream of meeting. Then check himself and say, him a young boy, what him a do with old woman, Queenie? That is the kind of thinking he has. When so much hot and sexy pretty girl, white girl, Chinese girl, Japanese girl, Polish girl, Italian, Turkey, just to name a few, and a lot of them desperately want a man. There's no hope for you, Queenie. Face reality because of one thing with these big country. Even if the man did in Jamaica and live in a gully, and no matter how him look, a woman is there to put him in clothes and boots, spray him up. You think him just step off the runaway when them done with him? Sometimes I see them something there and I just laugh to myself and I wonder. But the facts is just that. It's the facts. And that's what most Jamaican men yearn for and will use anyone or anything for that chance to get the same kind of treatment. There are the few, that will come and become productive, You know how the girl thing go, cause them always have more than one woman, but them have them life under control. So if them marry that woman for papers, them not disar in her face, them not make you feel no way. Some of them will take on all night job, or when they not do a night job and say them a work at night just because them know them can get to go at them woman. You understand? And so on. But at daytime or any little thing and she need him dead and so on and thing. But do him, don't know which part you go pick him up. Him not have no soul and no heart towards you. And everybody on social media can see that. Another thing, you have some Jamaican men. When they arrive, they get influenced by other Jamaican men who are there a long time. As they will meet other Jamaicans at the barber shop or at the parties and the dance. Them start training them, telling them how much them can get a room that the woman don't know about and keep important things there. And anything you buy and you don't want her to know, keep it there. Them show you how to basically sell your body to desperate women and how to sweet talk these women into letting them feel like they got a man. When really and truly I hustle them hustling these women. There so they will get money and things and even get the woman vehicle to drive too. They do tell these women that they have wives, and they make sure put it out there so that so we're married just to get the papers and whatever. In so doing, these women can't really keep a tab on them for so them supposed to be here, there or where because the man already is a married man. You thinking he might be doing wifely duties with him wife when him not with you and really and truly him with another woman. You understand? It's not have nothing to do with the wife. But you already know say him married so there's nothing you can do about it. Until in some cases some bangarang happen and you find out. Worse if you're gonna know the wife and know say well I know the wife that. The lifestyle is nasty and Queenie have been the perfect example of how most yardmen that married to women for papers how they live and how them despise these women. Most of these wives don't even know how them husband pay slip look. Them don't even really know exactly which part these husband work because to how them trying not to involve the woman so much in them life, these things are hidden because you know them have an agenda. And woman should be smarter than that and take sleep and mark death. When you see him pulling one side and you see it's like a one-way street, dep on your guard. That is why when time you see big woman like Queenie acting like she's shocked with what is going on, she knows as to the thing set. So all this drama and vulgarity, is it going to change the price of bread? No, what happened with she and Dewey recently now is that Dewey give her a reality check and it's like she really take this really bad. Dewey get wings through Queenie blessing. Make him get wings. Now him can fly. Once he sees a way in Canada and him can manage without Queenie, he's going to stay away from Queenie. So her ranting on social media about Dewey now is the fact that Queenie have no control over him and she can't go there right now because she don't have any visa for Canada. So this all of a sudden realizing Dewey is a user and ungrateful is because she knows that Dewey don't need her. So she feel powerless. because the amount of people she cuss out for him, even when them taking up for her, as they hate how Dewey treats her. She One such person was Lisa Hyper. She better go apologize to Lisa Hyper. Because the way Lisa Hyper did love Queenie and she never like how Dewey a treat her. And then she had talked to Queenie on the line about it and Queenie just turned on her and start cuss her out. I wonder how she feel now. She went as far as to get some more desperate hater woman to help her drag Lisa Hyper and cuss Lisa Hyper how she had disrespect her husband. When all Lisa Hyper was doing was looking out for Queenie's best interests. So don't be surprised if you see Dewey pop down and under Queenie again until him think him get a boost again, him diss her again. And it's going to be the routine. But if him can ever see him way in Canada, remember me I tell you say it's bye bye Queenie. That's why him don't want or ever wanted to tie up himself with nothing with Queenie, no matter how progressive it may be. Queenie better stay strong because this is going to be another rocky ride. Dewey is very ungrateful. And even though Queenie might have loud and vulgar, you understand? Queenie have a big heart and she love him. Most people, if them could have find somebody love them half of how much Queenie love Dewey, them would have gone far in this life. She genuinely love him. And she do anything and everything to make sure I'm happy. I remember say she a big woman with experiences under her belt already. So of course she know exactly what to do to make sure so him trod the right line. But if I not that him want Queenie, you can't force him. Him no want to be with you and him no want to be around you. Unless him desperate and hungry, him will come itch up for get a forward from you. But him don't want to be there, Queenie. You're a nice lady, you can find a big man. You understand? And go cook up some nice Jamaican food and blend up some nice juices and so on and thing. And probably you could have, is it true your axe are young? You can put on more life in him step because you're good like that. Look after back yourself and fix up back yourself because you just a deteriorate and a drag down yourself and you just look a mess. Go fix up yourself, man, because you look good, girl, from morning. And take care of your mental health. Nobody mad out over no, man. You come this far and enough fight you got you. Yeah? God walk with you, Queenie. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.